So we're all being watched now.
As I yawn.
Yeah, as you yawn. We're super excited for tonight's team call because we have a special guest, Joel Freeman. You might remember him as Dirty Chest from Les Mills Pump. He was like our favorite, and now he's like with Beachbody, and he's like the next like celebrity awesome trainer. And the really cool thing is that he's so down to earth, super nice. We got to meet you at Summit a couple years ago, and you were just so nice, and now you're on our team call. So this shows a lot about you already.
Thank you. I'm happy to do it.
Thank you so much. And we figured, maybe we could talk about a little bit about you and 8x8 and just pretty much why you love Beachbody On Demand and the supplements and all of that. So.
Okay. Well, firstly, hello. What region are we talking to, actually?
Everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hello, United States.
All over the place.
All over the place. Excuse me. So, having a great time being exclusively with Beachbody now, and now that it's all official and it's out there, we're having a really great time with it. It's been a very unique experience, a very unique situation over the past, I guess, 6 months to almost getting close to a year already, since this all became officials, because, even though we've been with Beachbody for a while with Les Mills, there's probably another 200,000 coaches that don't know what those products are. The newer coaches. So it's been very, very interesting. So a lot of people say, hey, it's Joel and Jericho from Les Mills Pump. And, the new coaches are saying, who? What program is that? I don't even know what that is. So that's been a challenge. And, so we were kind of the first trainers to get officially brought on board again, using the quotation marks, that without a program. Usually you get launched, say, hey, introducing Autumn with 21-day fix, and so there you go. And so it's just, this has been a different scenario. But the nice thing is with technology and the way the ever evolving world of Beachbody, we've been able to do some cool stuff, and with that has been bod workouts. So the Beachbody On Demand platform has really allowed us to come in and bring content to you guys without you having to wait longer for an actual program, which, yes, everybody knows you are going to get. And no, I'm not going to tell you when, and I can't tell you anything about it, but except for the fact it's awesome and you guys are going to love it. That's the only hint you get. But for the bod workouts, so Beachbody On Demand first workout launched was 8 and 8. I shouldn't say program, just a workout. 8x8 is a 23.5-minute weightlifting workout, and the goal of that is to what I was really wanting to do was take people through kind of a day in my life in the weight room, and the type of lifting that I like to do. And it's great because for the people who do have a Beachbody barbell at home, you can dust it off and put that sucker back to work, which is great. So we really wanted to do that. I really had a lot of fun doing the 8x8. I'm hoping that with the feedback that we're getting, which has been really positive, I think a lot of people are enjoying it. We'll be able to maybe start doing some more of that type of workouts. I do have another bod workout launching this month, as in March. Ooh, there you go. And I don't think I can tell you what it is yet. It's not a barbell workout. It's something completely different. So that's what's kind of fun. And that's what is, I think, what I've been enjoying most about the bod workouts is we don't have to stick with one mold, with one platform. We're able to really just go outside the box and do all these different types of workouts and bring them to you guys and to everybody else every single month, which has been really, really fun. So it's the same thing with Jericho. Jericho did her half and half, and then she has another one launching, I think around the exact same time that mine does this next month as well. So more details coming soon when we can actually tell you. So, so we're having a lot of fun with it, and Beachbody On Demand is giving us a platform and a place to really go and bring some really fun stuff. And from the looks of it, and hopefully from the sound of it, everyone's really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I think everybody on the call is also in the 8x8 challenge. So I'm guessing we'll be switching from 8 to 8 to this new workout, in that same group, right?
Actually, what we're going to do, I think this time around, is I think Jericho and we just started talking about it on Friday, so more details coming soon on. But I think just because once hers launches and mine, we'll both have 2 workouts, and our workouts actually work really well together. So I know a lot of people are doing the half and half and then the 8x8 at the same time. So what we talked about is we actually might do a J&J challenge group this time around. So again, more details coming soon on that. We're still in the beginning stages. So we're just trying to get through a couple of things in the next 2 weeks, and then we'll be on the cruise. So we're gearing up for that. We're putting together brand new, never before seen workouts for that as well. We're writing everything from scratch. So we're having a lot of fun, but we've just got a lot of stuff on the plate right now. So we're trying to get through all of it, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be so neat to see y'all together, just because both of you seem like you work well together, like your personalities, bounce off of each other and everything. So
yeah. I mean, 10 years of being not working together, but being friends. I mean, we knew each other before we even worked together. And then over the past 10 years of working together have evolved a friendship. And then, her husband he and I are really, really close, and we all spend the weekends together. So it's not like we spend the working time together and then be like, all right, see you on Monday. It's like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow for barbecue, and then I'll see you Sunday for this. So we pretty much, I see probably one of them every single day.
No.
And then Beck's my little nephew, of course, is there too. So so it works out really well. Very lucky to have that. So it's not fake. You never see anything fake on when it comes to us. It's really us. No scripts. No.
Well, anybody who likes Minions has to be the real deal.
Yeah, for real.
Right? That's what I said. Yeah. If you don't like Minions, get the hell out of here. Come on.
The team knows I'm a Minion fanatic, so they understand.
I mean, come on. They're no nonsense. They're cool, and they're not afraid of making a fool out of themselves, which I'm not either. So this works out really, really well.
Maybe that's why I like them, Kaylee. Yeah, never thought about it.
No, it's just good fun.
So, what do you think about the performance supplements? I know my opinion, but I don't want to bias you towards them. So I'll keep my mouth shut.
I don't have a bias at all. I definitely, when it comes to products and support, I mean, I support things that I believe in. It's, over the years I've worked for, even before I came back to Beachbody full time, I was working for Gold's Gym exclusively and marketing director for them. And they had supplements there, and they were great as well. And I repped them, and it's the same thing. And with Beachbody Performance, I'll tell you what, though, it definitely, I've not only how I feel, but how I've seen the changes in my body, and for what I'm putting my body through right now in the past few months of everything that we're doing. And it's all the secret stuff that I can't tell you, but it has been grueling. And to see the results that I have, I mean, I've never been more fit. I've never been at this weight, this size, and this fit ever. So this is the fittest I've ever been in my life. And I'm been doing this for over a decade. So, and I take the recharge, I take the recover, and I know that I feel a difference if I don't take the recharge at night, and the next morning I wake up and I'm more sore than I know that I was if I hadn't, or I had taken it. So it's become a staple in my diet, my daily routine, my daily activities, especially the recover, the hydrate, and the recharge. I was doing the creatine when I was lifting. I was back in the weight room, and it helped me. I mean, that before I started conditioning for what we're working on right now, I was up 205, and it was a good 205. And I had never been 205 pounds in my entire life, but it was a solid 205. And I'm back down to 190. But it's good stuff. I mean, I stand behind it 100%. So it's not just because I rep the company, but I definitely will stand behind it.
Yeah, we're solid sellers of it because we love it. We love the energize, the recover, the recharge.
Yeah.
The creatine seems to.
In about a half hour, I'll be taking some Energize for my next workout tonight. So, it's good stuff. Yeah.
So, like, when you're filming one of these new programs, how often do y'all I mean, I know it's not a one-take deal. So, how do y'all do that?
It depends, actually. 8x8, we did actually film that in one take. I was pretty just proud of my on that one, man. We knocked that sucker out. I was fully expecting to go a couple takes. I think they were really happy with all the camera angles and stuff, and they were like, no, we're good. And I was like, really? All right, well, cool, call it a day. We filmed, but we did film the very next workout that you guys are going to see. We filmed that back to back, and we had to do a couple of takes of that. So I think that's part of the conditioning. That's what I was telling, this kind of back to what I was just saying is in terms of conditioning. So when you see a finished product, a lot of times is that 20-minute workout, 25, however long that workout is. But we might have filmed 3 of those back to back or one day. And, right now I have my workouts are anywhere between 2 and 5 different workouts that I'm doing every single day right now. Hence the leanness. Yeah. But it's, again, that's where the recovery and the performance products. And then I'm also eating 4,000 calories a day. And that helps too. So that's keeping me going as well.
I was going to ask, how much are you eating?
4,000, between 3,800 and 4,000 calories a day. Keeping me from losing any more weight. That's to maintain weight right now. That's just so I don't get any skinnier.
Wow. It's like $1 million baby, like Hillary Swank waking up in the middle of the night eating her egg whites and stuff.
It's constant. Yeah, there's a lot of food involved. It's like just massive coolers of food, and half the time you're just shoving it in to get it in there. But it's it's at least it's good food. So
I was going to ask, do you ever, because right now I'm following a pretty lean plan. It's like this morning was 2 whole eggs and 4 egg whites. And I promise you, if I see another egg white, I'm going to vomit. So, do you ever feel like that?
Yeah, there's definitely going to be, when we're done with this, I think I'm going to need a break from eggs and probably turkey and chicken. For at least a couple of days. I got to give myself a little bit of a break from there. But the nice thing is we have a great team here that really helping us through with stuff in terms of nutrition of the options that we're getting. So it's it might be egg whites, but it's like a frittata or an egg cup with the veggies in it. So it definitely is, that helps as opposed to just eat, because I'm like that. If I was left up to my own devices, I would just be eating egg whites and just popping them in there, shoving them down my throat, and probably gagging them down like you. Yeah. So, I sympathize is basically what I'm saying on that one.
Thank you. Now I just need to come out there so the Beachbody team can, fix me some food.
We are working on some cool nutrition stuff too, and some cool recipes for that super secret something that I can't tell you what it is. Oh,
that'd be nice. As long as they're easy.
I don't cook, so it has to be easy. So trust me, if it's coming with and it has my name partly on it, then it's going to be super simple because I got to have it easy. I don't have time. Nobody got time for that.
No. Can you I don't know if you can tell us, but is the new programs coming out, are they sticking with the same shorter, or are you allowed to say that? Like the 30, 40 minute?
No, I can't tell you anything about that.
Okay.
Sorry.
It doesn't hurt to ask y'all.
No, yeah. I will tell you, because we've kind of, since Les Mills Pump, that was actually when we signed up to coach, around then. And we knew it was coming, but we didn't know what day and all that. So since then, we've always kind of, shared a little bit on our blog and a little bit on our social media, hey, we don't know all the details yet, but we know it's coming. Why don't you go ahead and sign up, and we'll email you as soon as we know. And I have to tell you, we started doing that for y'all's, super secret whatever. And it's crazy how fast our list has grown. People are just searching for Joel and Jericho and whatever y'all have.
Just string them along so that way if it comes out in 2018, it's just going to help build your downlines and you're good. Yeah. And we'll just take a royalty check on the corner on the side of it. It's fine. So that's good.
Yeah. And you'll just keep eating all those 4,000 calories forever and ever and ever.
That's a whole bunch of egg whites.
Yeah. They're going to have to make more chickens just for you.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it. We're not waiting until 2018. The thing is, you're going to have to release this one this summer, and then you'll have to have a couple more in between now and 2018.
Yeah, that's what we hope. I mean, anything's possible, right?
Yeah, we love both you and Jericho. So
you love Jericho too, right?
Yes. Awesome. Yes.
Come here, hold on, Jericho. You got to have a special guest just to say hi. Even though Jericho has a call, she has to jump on too, but she's going to say hi real quick. Hold on. Right here, watch. We're going to say, there's Jericho.
Hi. Hey.
And then
special guest.
Special guest.
Aww. Whoa.
I don't know what happened.
Uh-oh.
Come back.
Oh my God.
I don't know what happened.
My hair so yeah.
Don't step in the water. Oh my.
We're trying to multitask over here. Here. This is what we were trying to do is say hi to Bex and Jericho. There we go. We're all. So anyway, yeah, lots of calls happening right now. Sorry.
That's so cool.
No, that was cool. We love Jericho.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that, guys.
Oh,
No. That was cool. I remember at our first summit, what was it?
Quick little cameo, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my birth control.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah.
I forgot what you said, but no, you're not going to wait till 2018. You guys, everyone knows there's something coming. It's going to be awesome, and there you go.
cool.
Well, we're super excited, and like just to have both of y'all on it is going to be a game changer. I think, like just because both of you are so real, like the firecracker shoulder moves and stuff in Les Mills, like all of like everybody that's joined after they had to get rid of it. Like y'all are in for a major treat, even if it's not exactly like that. Like y'all are gonna love it.
Yeah, and look, it definitely stands to be said. And this is again a very unique scenario where we are because there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be looking. They're going to be looking at what is coming out and what we're doing and everything we're doing. Even 8x8 right now is being looked at. This being compared to this Mills Pump, and that's going to happen, and we're fine with that, because that's familiar territory. That's the usual. But I can tell you that. 8x8 is not Les Mills Pump. It's not. It's using barbell, and if you've done it and you've done Les Mills Pump, you know the difference of it. Now we realize that that's how we're associated because that's where we're from. I can tell you right now that what we're coming out with is nothing like what's out there. There's nothing in existence that's even you can even compare this to because it is ridiculous. So. The results we're seeing with people are, can I say test groups? I can say test groups. Yeah, we're doing test groups right now. Checking with I got my fitness team around me. So, but we're
You got your legal people?
I got my legal people. I'm surrounded by people with cattle prods underneath the table. So if I say anything, they'll shock me. No, but
I'll shock you.
Yeah, it kicked me. The results we've seen in just a very short time in our groups are unbelievable. We had no idea. We had an idea, but we had no idea it was going to be this freaking awesome. So we're all really blown away. We're really happy. And now we're just excited because now we're like, holy crap, it works. So that helps. So, yeah. That's a big one up too. But it's not gonna it's nothing like anybody's ever done before. So it's gonna be. I think and then once you guys see it and once you really see it, you'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, now we get it. So, which is exciting for Jericho and I to be, and we know that this has to come out for us to be associated with this and not with that. So, it's taking a little bit of time. So we're excited to come out and be our own entity very, very soon. The Joel and Jericho entity as opposed to, hey, those guys from Les Mills Pump. So we're excited about that.
Well, I could be wrong because I was partial to the Joel and Jericho, and forgive me because I know they didn't stick around, but the Rach and Dan.
Yeah.
So I think if you were Pump people, you had your favorites. It wasn't just Pump.
Yeah.
I'm following Joel and Jericho, or I'm following Rach and Dan, or both.
Right.
So.
Yeah. It's just, like I said, just because you use the same bar in 8x8 that you did in Pump, and that was the last thing you saw me in, that's where that association comes from. So again, I'm not losing any sleep over it tonight. I'm just telling you guys to get ready because it's nothing like it ain't the same.
No, 8x8 is already different.
Yeah.
I think so, right? I think 8x8 is completely different. I like it. I wrote it up.
I like heavy.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I like the heavy and fewer reps.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's definitely working your muscles in a completely different way for sure.
I loved it. So on the 8x8, you have us do squats and then the lunges. I guess it's because it's maybe complementary muscles or what? What's the, thinking behind that? Can you educate me?
Yeah, the idea behind doing a superset, teaming up two different exercises is one, shorter amount of time, get the workout done in a shorter amount of time, increasing the time under tension, increasing your heart rate. If you notice, you're sweating fairly quickly off those exercises. So the idea was to team up two different exercises that will complement each other in a way of either working the muscles in a similar fashion or completely different. So, if you do for instance, your the bicep curl and the overhead press, so you're still working biceps to an extent, but you've transferred some of the load distribution into your shoulders. Squats with the backward stepping lunge, front loaded squat with the deadlifts, I believe. And then the single dead rows with the shoulder press. So just really working to maximize time, maximize time under tension, maximize muscle usage. It was just really meant to maximize everything, as much as you can working in less than 25 minutes. And that comes again from what I do in the weight room is, unless I'm going for something specific where I'll do maybe 8 reps, but go really, really super heavy, this type of supersetting is going to really help spike your caloric burn as well, because then you have more muscle fibers fire and you're asking for more muscle units to work, and then you're burning more calories for longer after your workout. So it's just a win scenario constantly. And because of the added time under tension with the squats and the backward stepping lunges, with the weight on your upper back, then you're supporting your core. So then now it becomes core work as well. So everything we're doing is also core centric and working your core. So lots of things happening.
Yeah. Sorry, Kaylee. I was just going to say, I noticed my core because she's in the middle of moving. So her barbell is not at home. I have a barbell. So she's using dumbbells and I'm using the barbell. And I'm like, I went heavier than probably I should have. And I had it on my shoulders, but the trick was getting it up and back down.
Right.
Holy moly.
Yeah, that is the challenge on this one. We went back and forth on that a couple times on it, because obviously I want people to to go heavy, heavy as you physically can, but then getting the bar up on that one. So if you have a spotter, that always helps. And just obviously power cleaning that off your back, is bending your knees and pressing up over. But it definitely is a bit of a challenge. So you got a couple of challenges there you can work on, but you also find that will help with added increase in strength elsewhere too. So being able to, same thing with grip strength. I've just seen people in the challenge group saying, hey, my muscles can handle it, my grip can't, should I use wrist straps? And I'm like, why would you? That cheats, because how are you ever going to strengthen your grip? Like, I've never used wrist straps in my life because of that reason right there. I've always said, if I can't physically hold it, I shouldn't. So that's a good way of saying it, right? So it's just you just have to strengthen those muscles, and that's what's great about lifting too, is it strengthens your grip. A lot of people, and especially women, don't technically or typically think about that type of stuff of strengthening your grip. When we all know moms have the mom grip. My mother had it. They grab your arm and you're like, oh, I'm in trouble. So it's the mom grip. So everyone, it's there, but you gotta work on it. We'll get stronger.
I'm picturing the guys from the 80s or whenever with those things,
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? They wear the muscle tees and they're like,
yeah. They were working on grip strength. So they weren't using straps.
Yeah, there you go. I'll just lift heavier.
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
I know you said in this week we're going to up it like 2 to 5 pounds. Do you think we'll be able to do that like every week? Because I'm like, okay, I can take my 10 to my 12 and a half, but if I'm going to have to go 12 and a half to 15, I think I need the new workout, because I don't know if my grip's going to be that great.
Yeah, well, it's 2 pounds. It's 2 pounds. Come on. Yeah. So it will be every single week for the 4 weeks. So we're in week 2 right now, as I will be challenging you guys to even 2 pounds, just 1 pound on either side, just up it a little bit. And if you have to set it down for those single rows, then you can shake it out. If you need to take it off for 1 set, take it off. Just do your 1 set, do a drop set, do 2 sets, and then take it off for the 1. But the goal is to constantly, every single week, increase your weights at least a minimum of 2 pounds. So that will really in that way of pushing you, as opposed to me just saying, hey, try to increase your weight, and say, no, increase your weight 2 to 5 pounds. And then that way, by the end of it, you can go back and do your original weight and you'd be like, wow, this is too easy. So, we're going to really challenge your muscle fibers right now.
I really like that y'all mentioned it, because I know in like several of the other like programs that I really love, like they're like, you need to be increasing your weights. And like just now, like we've been working out for at least 4 years and like heavy. And then I realized I was doing the same thing on my arms. So I don't know if everybody else is as, have it as me, but it's nice just to have that push. Like, so I really like that about this challenge that you're doing.
Yeah.
Somebody asked a question in the chat. They have a bunch of friends that like cross training. Is it CrossFit? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Is this similar to CrossFit training?
No, I would not compare it to CrossFit training. The CrossFit training tends to bring extreme max weights into exercises. We don't do any of those exercises in 8x8, and nor would I do any of those types of exercises, like a clean and snatch, or clean and jerk and things like that. We'll do the exercises where it's going to be a lot safer. Those types of exercises, I mean, like, you got to really know what you're doing. You got to have the control. And we all have heard the stories and read the articles about what CrossFit can do if you do it incorrectly. I did it 15 years ago when it was first around, and felt the benefits of not doing it correctly myself with herniated discs in my back. So, it's very possible to mess yourself up on that. There's a lot of great things about CrossFit, but the exercises that I do are meant to be as safe as possible in your home, because I'm not there to help you. I'm give you coaching tips, but I can't be there to check your form. So I'm going to give you the exercises that I know that can be the most effective and the safest at the same time. And also not to the extreme level in terms of extreme repetition, time for speed and things like that. So no, it's not. If people do CrossFit, then it might interest them. I can't speak for them. They have to try it and then give it a shot. But I wouldn't compare it to CrossFit now.
All right. She says, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. This is off topic now, but now that you mentioned your back, how long did that take you to recover?
So what I did, so herniated 2 discs.
Oh, he's frozen. Uh-oh. Is he frozen for you?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There
Sorry.
we go. I took 6 months off from any weight training at all. Did my physical therapy. I didn't have surgery. I didn't want surgery. That kind of worried me. I had knee surgery like the year and a half before that, and it just never felt the same. Like, I was like, I don't think I like that.
Yeah.
And then my surgery really freaked me out. So what I've just focused on over the years is just core stability and strength. And honestly, that keeps me going. Like, when you have 2 herniated discs, you kind of know they're there. But when you're strong enough, you're not too worried about it. And every now and then I'm like, oh, okay, I feel it. There you go. Hello. But I'm not to that point where I'm ever honestly concerned about it. And as long as I'm smart, and keep, really working on my core strength and stability, which a lot of the stuff, again, we do with 8x8 and some other stuff that we're working on right now has done that. Like, in my core, again, part of me being the most fit I've ever been in my life right now is my core. My core strength and stability is the strongest it's ever been in my entire life. And like, last week I did my first.
I saw that.
I've never done one of those handstand things before, and I never was even able to. And all of a sudden, I just walked in there that one day and tried it for the first time and nailed it. So it was like, that's just extreme core strength. So it's great.
That's awesome, by the way.
Yeah. So, but, yeah,
that was awesome.
But that's just training core strength and stability. So that's, there's a lot of people out there with lower back issues, and it really just comes down to strengthening your core and stretching. I've had to become a proponent of stretching, and I hate stretching, and my fitness knows I hate stretching. I'm looking at her right now. She knows it. But I have to do it. Like, the minute I feel my hamstrings tighten up, it'll pull my back out. I did that just honestly a few weeks ago. I wasn't stretching enough. Hamstrings tightened up, pulled my back out, and I felt it. So, your body will tell you if you're taking care of it or not. That's for sure.
That's what I need to work on, is my flexibility.
So Jericho's other half of half and half is yoga. So there you go.
I always postpone doing yoga, but as Tony Horton said, that's probably what you really need to do is what you're not doing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's me for sure.
somebody else asked another question. Is there a modifier? In the test group, is there a modifier? And will there be a modifier in the program?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have modifications, progressions, regressions, options galore in everything. One of the things that we were really looking for in anything we do, not just what we're working on right now, but also the stuff that is happening with Jericho and I and our bond workouts is is impact. We're looking at that impact and can everybody do it? We want to make sure that everybody can do it, and if they can't, or if they're unable to do that one exercise is like, how do you do it? And so like, for instance, with 8x8, what's your option? Weights. How much weight do you do? And Jericho's got a lot of great options in hers as well. So we're not impact people. If there's people out there, some trainers around in programs love high intensity impact stuff. We like intensity, but I like my knees also.
Yeah.
So, and I like them not hurting, and my elbow's not hurting. So, we don't have a lot of high impact stuff, period. We try to stay away from that, but I like it. I like the questions, how you guys are slowly trying to weasel information out of me. It's not going to work. So
I'm like, I'm going to like this new program. I know, pages for me.
Super simple. You won't sweat at all, and you'll lose no weight. So there you go.
And you can eat anything you want.
It's a pizza ice cream diet.
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect. That I can get in 4,000 calories easy that way.
4,000.
Carb cycling that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a carb cycling of 6,000 calories of carbs.
Well,
does anybody else have anything? Just real quick.
I feel like I've monopolized. Any other questions? Oh, somebody's excited.
Oh yeah, me too. Final thoughts is, if your teams aren't following us, we're trying to grow our following as much as we can, and working with Beachbody and the team leaders and all that stuff. So mine's Jump KCK. I was trying to be witty back in college, and so I did Jump Kick without the I, and it just turned out to be more confusing than anything, but I'm kind of stuck with it now. So Jump Kick on Instagram and all that good stuff, and Jericho Matthews is her handle, and we're constantly throwing updates out. And yes, if we can pick people for the coaches test group, then we'll put you guys on the list. I see everybody asking about that.
They're going to have to climb over me and Kaylee first.
These two Southerners will take them out.
Yeah, it's a huge list, guys. Sorry. And I honestly, and look, we have no say in that stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. So we are running 2 test groups right now, one in the morning, one at night. And then I think they are doing some coaches test group later. But I have no idea how they pick that. That's probably a business thing, and man, do we stay out of that part of it. So, but I promise you, if we're able to post about it and for people to apply for it, then we will totally do that. So, but you have to follow us, obviously, on Instagram and all that good stuff. And, and really is everything, we're here for you guys. That's why I'm sitting here, and Jericho's in the other room right now on a different call. Like, this is what we do. We want to do this as much as possible and get out and meet all the coaches and talk with you guys, because you're the ones that are going to be the proponents and pushing the products and getting our voice out there and helping us. So, anything we can do to help you guys, let us know. So, and we answer. There's no reps on our social media. It's just me and Jericho, man. We're answering all of our own stuff. So, we're always open to listen to you guys and hear from you. We love that. It's been fun. We love it.
Okay.
Well, thank you. I was going to say the same thing. Thank you so much for, joining us tonight and sharing.
Yeah. I was going to say, Kaylee and I'd come see you on the cruise in March, but I get seasick. Well, actually, it's not
even a boat. It's like a skyscraper on its side. I don't think it's a boat.
I did the last cruise, and when I was fine on the cruise, but when I got back home, it took me a week to get land legs.
Well, that happens to everybody. But
Oh, it was horrible. I was like, I can't do it. I was like,
that's what wine's for, right?
I guess that's why we were okay on the boat.
Yeah, there you go. It's like that. Yeah, this will be interesting because we'll be on the cruise, but yeah, we're still in prep mode for everything we're working on. So we're going to Jamaica and I don't get to drink any rum, so let's not.
oh, that sucks.
That's a very sore subject with me right now. So I will be buying a lot to bring home to. Like,
And after this, big launch of the super secret thing, you'll be able to go to Jamaica whenever you want and, have what you want. So
good idea.
Yeah.
That's a possible idea. It's we'll have to see on that one. But
Hey, I've got another idea on that. The top coach sales, say maybe the top 10 coach sales for the new secret Joel and Jericho.
Yeah.
The Jamaica. Joel, Jericho, and Jamaica and top coaches.
You sold, I'm in.
No, we just wait till we talking to Carl.
What do you got to do?
Yeah, we need to talk to Carl now.
Yeah. Let me just run upstairs real quick. I'll talk to him and see what he says. He'll be all for it. So let's get it out first before we ask them for any more money, and then let's make them a little money first, and then we can maybe ask for a couple things.
We'll make them some money.
I'll ask them if I can book the Beachbody jet and come to you.
Yeah, I like the way you think.
Right? Yeah, I'm all about it. I'm in LA. This is what it's all about.
Yeah. All right, I'll get some more people on my list then.
Okay. It's not a big jet. It's like a little guy, but
No, I meant on the list to buy your new program.
Oh yeah, make that list big.
Yeah.
Christmas lists. I mean, just tell your family they're getting one no matter what.
Yeah.
Christmas friends. Yeah. So basically, you guys are welcome because your Christmas shopping's done. I just did it for you, so you're welcome. Never said I never helped you.
Thank you, Joel.
You're welcome.
All right, Kaylee, I'll let you finish up.
All right. Well, just thank you again for joining us on this call, and we're so excited. And we'll be looking for that new workout. So I'm hoping this week, you said, you'll have Joel and Jericho's new workouts. Is that right?
That will launch. The new bod stuff is set to launch. I do know it's after the cruise, so it's like later March, towards the end of March. So we're not allowed to say dates because the department wants to cover their butt.
Yeah.
So
late March after the cruise.
Late March. We'll be ready.
Yeah, but it's a good one, and it's I know mine is not like anything that's on bod yet. So there you go.
And we're going to look for a J&J challenge group, right?
And look for a J&J challenge group coming soon.
All right. Well, we'll make sure everybody follows. We'll post your link and Jericho's link in our team page after this call.
Thank you guys so much, and enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to go work out again.
Have fun.
Have fun. Enjoy those eggs.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.